Have my
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Grab your balls and play, now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. I can't hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bingo Bonanza. Woo! I've got the old tambourine out. I've got the 069 horn. We've got Lewis. He's here. Look how handsome he's looking this week. He's looking so great. He's really into it this week. You know, here, look at that. Right from the start. He's here right at the beginning. That doesn't always happen. Look, he's fantastic, isn't he? I know. Can you just not stand it? I mean, I get to live with this 24/7. He's such a good boy. And Dusty's here too, actually. Dusty's feeling pretty good these days too. He's going through a good spurt. So anyway, I am Miss Richfield 1981, and welcome to Bingo Bonanza. I bring you a happy and chilly happy Heidi-ho from the friendly citizens and responsible merchants in Richfield, which is my hometown here in Minnesota, where butter is a spice and gravy is a beverage. And we're drinking gravy these days, you know, just anything to put some fat on to keep us warmer because it is chilly. It is really cold. And you know what? The cold is not going to dampen our celebration because this is Beads and Balls Bingo Big 50. It's Bingo 50 bingos. Unbelievable. And we're celebrating the Mardi Gras along with that. And I have my beaded outfit on. Look at this. Beads, lots of beads. Beads on the hands and on the, just beads everywhere. Beads, beads, beads. Look at that. Beads on my hat. I got beads on here. And then I have a commemorative little, I just got this, says Fabulous 50 on it because I hope people don't think it's my age. Because of course I'm not 50. Dear God, no. So I'm a single gal like myself, still eligible, and in my childbearing years in my late 20s. So anyway, and I want to thank, but like I say, the cold did not affect our group. We have a wonderful group of audience members here who've come to join us. And I want to say hello to them. And I want to start out, before I do anything else, I want to start out talking to John. Because John is calling in from, there he is, John Boy. There he is. Hi, John.
Hi.
Can you see me? Because we can barely. I have to say hello to you first because you're calling in from Alpine, Texas.
Yes.
It's a little town in Texas, and if you guys have been following the news, which they don't do a lot of that down in Texas, but they're in the news now because the entire state is without power. You know what I mean? And usually it's about half the state that doesn't have power or running water, but now it's the entire state that doesn't have power or running water. And so we thank you, John, for joining us. He's joining us with a flashlight and whatever battery he has left. He's using the rest of his battery for Bingo Bonanza. I mean, I think that just applause, exactly. That is so wonderful. And thank you so much for being so generous with us, John Boy. We are so glad you're here. And also, while we're talking about snowy, cold weather, I want to say hi to Angela because she is in Amherst, New York. And Amherst, New York, you have to tell us now, is that by Niagara Falls? Where is that?
Yes, it's literally maybe 15 minutes from Niagara Falls. I grew up in Niagara Falls, so
I think Niagara Falls is so beautiful. I've been to Niagara Falls years ago. So pretty. I think I might have been on the Canadian side because I really didn't understand most of what people were saying, but the beauty was so much that I didn't care what people said. You know what I'm saying?
That A? What's that A?
Exactly. I said, what about B, C, D, E, all the other letters, but just A, that's all they care about. So at least, you know, they're very friendly, though, very nice people. So thank you, Angela. Great to see you. Arnie is here from Fort Lauderdale. Arnie, the master of hats, the master of, now we have to find out, oh dear God, you didn't get your tooth.
It's still missing.
It's still missing because
this
somebody wrote in after bingo that they had found a tooth in New Orleans. So, you know, we were all hoping it was yours, but apparently it wasn't. So we thought we had you back on because we thought well, first of all, you lost your tooth in New Orleans, but we thought maybe you'd get your new tooth.
I was hoping to.
What
it was
happened?
supposed to come this week or next week, so we'll see.
Well, you've got beads. I can only imagine.
Beads and balls.
Is that what happens when you start giving up your teeth? You get some nice
That's
stuff.
how I got them knocked out.
It's amazing. Well, thank you, Arnie, Jeff, and Tim from New Orleans itself.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
Party, boys! Look at that, and you got a little pupper with you too, or a kitten? Oh, it's a kitten.
Chinese. Name is Toulouse.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is. Is it a boy?
Excited.
Is that a boy or a girl? Then Toulouse. Is that a boy?
It's a boy.
Yeah. And he is super handsome. How old is he?
I think he's 3.
You think 3-ish? Yes.
Yep, 3-ish.
It's always good to not know for a cat. You know.
Well, you know, we have him and 2 others, so we'll try and get them in the picture later for you.
Oh, I would love that. And your umbrella looks like my outfit with all the beads and everything.
Well,
did you make that?
Yeah, we did. You know, glue gun, glitter, and beads are a girl's best friend down here.
You're preaching to the choir. I'm telling you.
Feathers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and feathers, of course.
And feathers, of course. You know, if you're that kind of gal, you wear feathers. So fabulous. Thank you, guys. And Phyllis is in Tucson, Arizona. Phil, look
Originally from Fort Lauderdale.
But you're originally from Fort Lauderdale. You're keeping it south. You're staying in the south end. And how cold is it in Tucson these days? Is it chilly?
Wake up and it's 30, 40 degrees, goes up to 70 and goes back down.
But that must be like below zero for you folks, right? Because it's really cold, isn't it? 30 degrees?
Yeah, the winters are cold. I miss Florida, so that's all I'm going to say.
That's all you need to say, because you know what? That brings in the introduction to our friend Chris so perfectly, because he comes to us from none other than Wilton Manors, which is right by where she's talking about. That's right where Phyllis was born and raised in Fort Lauderdale. And it's such an honor to have a public official with us today celebrating.
It's an honor to be here just with that headdress that you have. That is
it's amazing.
Everything I'm living for.
And I'm telling you, it is as heavy as it looks. It's as heavy as it looks. I purchased the whole outfit in P-Town. Somebody made this crazy thing. It's beautiful, though, isn't it? I know.
You actually thought we would make it to 50 bingos. So good. That's really
I had saved this for the 50th bingo, and I thought, well, I'm not gonna, I packed it away because I thought, well, we're not gonna need to do 50 bingos. Remember in March when we all thought
like 2 or 3.
End of May. It'll taper off in April. The end of April will taper off, and then we'll do a few more in May, and then I'll go to P-Town, and it'll all be over. I mean, who could have seen this coming?
The good news is, in another 20 years, you can use that for your 50th birthday. So,
Right.
You're so smart in Richfield.
I hope I still fit into it in 20 years when I'm really 50, you know?
You'll be so much, as thin as you are, you'll be even thinner then, because you only get better looking with age.
Oh, you are a politician, aren't you?
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you so much. And how is the politician thing going? Is that going great?
It's absolutely phenomenal. Everything is absolutely fabulous in Wilton Manors. You may have heard it's freezing cold in every place like Richfield, but it's never cold here at Wilton Manors. So come down and visit us.
Well, what's the temperature there?
It's so hot, people can't wear clothes in the streets. That's where we're at right now. No, you just can't. You can't wear clothes.
I love that. The only time I was in New Orleans, well, actually, it was there twice, but one time I was there for a little bit of an extended period of time for a little work job he had to do, and it was 25 degrees. It was below. That's probably
how Arnie lost his tooth, because it was so cold he just froze up like an iguana, fell down, lost his tooth.
And we were all from Minnesota. We all came down with, thinking, well, and I forgot to tell you, it was Halloween. It was the end of October, and it was 25 degrees. It was the coldest it had ever been. Yeah.
That never happened.
It's still a beautiful city. I still love it. So have you ever been to New Orleans?
I have been to New Orleans a few times and came back with my teeth all the time.
Yeah, I haven't lost my teeth down there either, but I mean, and I wore this hat. I thought of Arnie too, because Arnie's known for hats.
I know, that is sort of his thing.
So I think I might have outdone Arnie. You have to really work hard to outdo Arnie. So listen, I know that we've got so much to talk about, and one of the things is that we want to remind people to share.
That's right. So what we do is, because it's all about making new friends from all over the world with all kinds of fabulous headdresses. So what we do is we ask that you share. And if you're watching on Facebook, you can hit share. If you're playing on playbingobonanza.com, you can hit share on Facebook. What happens is, at the end of the show, we randomly select a winner who is nice enough to share with their friends, and then we give them something from Miss R's treasure chest. So you want to do that. But that's not the only way tonight. You can win something. So you can go to play. I know there's so many opportunities. So you can go to playbingobonanza.com, where you can get 3 cards to play 3 games of bingo. And so normally we play 3 games, and with the first winner each game, the fastest one to hit I Have Bingo wins. There's some special surprises to talk about later in the show, and I know you'll share more about that, Ms. Richfield. You're going to definitely want to stick around today. This is in Mardi Gras, we have a special celebration. One last thing. These beads are not free. That headdress in Provincetown, it's heavy, it's expensive. And so one thing we ask is, if you are able to give, it really does. We put this on for free because we love it, but it does. It takes 5 of us. And so if you're able to give, there's a couple of ways you can maybe send a little something. You can Venmo Richfield Tips. You can PayPal me Richfield Tips. At the bottom of your card, you'll see an option. If you're playing on Facebook right now, you'll see a little thing that pops up. Man, we will take money any way we can get it. It's a tough world, but we appreciate you being here.
We'll take whatever we can get, and we're any denomination. We don't care. Just whatever you can afford is nice, And if you can't afford anything, we understand that too, because some people are going through tough times. So if you just you're going through tough time, just sit back and have a good time. That's what this is about, So much fun. And we're also going to have a special 50th celebration as well after the second game. Okay, so that's another thing to look forward to. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. So Chris, is that everything? I think
that is everything, except for we would also like them to be in part of our live studio audience. So whether this is your first time here or your 50th time here, we would love to have you be on screen with us. So you can email mrtrilllive@gmail.com to do that.
That would be great. And we would love to have, and we've gotten a lot of people that way. A lot of people have, and some people have suggested other people. So it doesn't even have to be you. It could be somebody else that you say, oh, they would be really fun, or they've never played bingo before, or whatever. Somebody's parents, we've gotten a lot of great guests that way. So suggest yourself or suggest someone else, and we'll give them a call. Eli is actually the one. Our friend Eli in Philly is the one that gets a hold of you. And Eli is super fun. If you haven't talked to Eli, we love him. So anyway, I got to call Naomi. It is so cold here. It is like 17. It was 17 below this morning. That was that wasn't the 17 below, and that wasn't even the wind chill. That was just the actual temperature. So anyway, so it's so cold. I let Naomi stay over in Lorraine's trailer, kind of catty corner from me.
Does the radio work that far?
Yeah, the radio. Well, yeah, I'll show you. It's really fantastic. So hang on just a second. Naomi, come in, Naomi. We're ready to start. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you. That came over real nice. Say hi to Lorraine and the twins. Yeah, Lorraine has twin girls, Brittany and Shaniqua, who are 5 and 5.5. And nice girls. Nobody knows really how that happened. But anyway, so as you can see, the R is all lit up. And maybe you are too. But we're going to start out with bingo in any direction, okay? Bingo in any direction, okay? That means you can go up and down on either bingo. You can go across on any line, or you can go diagonal. Make sure you mark off the free space. Mark off the free space, because for crying out loud, it's free. You know what I'm saying? And I have Ruth here. Ruth, the notorious RBG, is right here, and always making sure the game is fair. Everything, we make sure that everything. Oh, I should raise this just a little bit more, and you can see. I'd like you to be able to see. There we go. Then you can see the balls coming down. There they are. Isn't that fun? And anyway, they're all different colored balls. And it is cold and flu season, so I did wash and sanitize my balls before we started out here. And we're going to use all of the letters, all of the numbers tonight, okay? So here we go. Bingo in any direction. Everybody ready to go. And I'm going to call the number, and if you got it, you say, wee! Okay, that's what you say, wee! Okay, if you have the number, and that means you're lucky, okay? So do you have 062? Do you have 062? Whee! If you do, that means you're going to be lucky for the whole night, the whole stinking night. These things keep hitting me in the face. I'm going to be all black and blue. I'm going to be bloody by the end of this thing, but it'll be fun, and it's so cold outside. I'll just go outside, and I won't feel anything anyway. If you want to play along, it's playbingobonanza.com, playbingobonanza.com, N32. And I'd like to start out tonight by talking to our friend John, who is in Texas. And John, I want to talk to you. Look at Dominic Manella. Oh, and John. And John. I think that might have been John from Scotland. John from Scotland's playing tonight. He notified me. He said, I'm going to be playing on Monday. And he's all the way in Scotland, if you can believe that. So, John, hi, John. There you are. I'm trying to get to you first because I'm afraid your batteries are going to wear out. Wow, we can really see you now. Well, you couldn't be more handsome. Look at you. Hang on. B9, everybody. B9. We always say better than malignant. Thank you. And John, now I know you're down there in Alpine, and that's it sounds like a cute little town. What is it, about 6,000 people, you said?
About 6,500 counting the university here.
Oh, wow. And there's a university there.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Do they specialize in anything? I mean, a lot of universities, G51, a lot of universities specialize, Do they specialize in anything?
With a lot of ours is for like animal science, animal husbandry, all of those kind of things.
Husbandry? I didn't know you could go to school for that. Well, no wonder. Maybe I should be going to school in Texas and I could find myself a man. Well, now they tell me. Look at that. Oh, my nose is itching, but I don't have a free hand because I got my next ball in my hand here. So B12, everybody, B12. So I have to find out now, you are down there. What keeps you down there? I know you're working at the university there, right? In accounting, aren't you?
Correct. Yes, ma'am. I was raised here, grew up most of my life here, and left when I graduated from Soros here in 98. And
98, that reminds me of our next number, I-24. So go ahead, sweetie. And weren't you a funeral director? I had my notes here.
When I left here, I did a little bit of everything and ended up going to Dallas to go to mortuary school and was a funeral director for 6 years. So
wow.
I worked for the dead for about 6.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes I feel that way. You know, depending upon how the audience works out, sometimes I feel like I'm a mortician. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I'm telling you, I dust off the old material and we see how it goes. G59. Sometimes I'm killing them. Sometimes they're already dead. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so John, I'm so glad you joined us anyway, though. And when did your electricity go out? It went out earlier today, I bet, right?
It went off first thing this morning at 4 o'clock. Was off from 4 to 7. Came back on from 7 to 9 o'clock this morning, and then went back off and hasn't been back on since. So it got down to 3 degrees here last night. So it's not anywhere
It got
near your
down to 3
negative.
degrees. You must not have any heat.
Nope.
What are
No
you
heat,
doing?
no
Oh,
electricity.
good thing it looks like you're a bear, so you probably don't notice as much as other. Oh, 69.
Wow.
Oh, 69. Dinner for two.
Oh, 69.
Oh, 69. That is so fabulous. And so, so John, I'm so sorry to hear that, though. Are you, how are you keeping warm? Are you just like putting lots of clothes on?
Lots of clothes. Well, I don't. I have my Mardi Gras shirt on now. So, but
Oh, look at your beads.
yeah, I got my beads and my Mardi Gras and my beads on my head and.
Oh my God! You know what I think would warm us up?
What?
Talking to Phyllis. I think
Okay.
Phyllis would warm us up because Phyllis is in Tucson. We'll add her to our conversation. There she is. Phyllis, how are you, my dear?
I am doing good, Mrs. R. How are you?
Well, miss, but thank you.
Oh,
I
sorry.
haven't graduated from husbandry yet, but thank you for saying that. I know it's hard to believe that a beautiful girl like myself in her late 20s wouldn't be married. I
Still
know.
available.
Are you married?
No, still
No,
available.
I didn't
like
think
you.
so. I was just being nice. I know. G57. What about you, John? Are you with anyone? Are you single?
December 12th marked a 2-year anniversary with me and my guy.
Real? Oh, so you got somebody else there to keep you warm.
Well, I had to leave his house to come play bingo at my house. So.
Ah, that sounds kind of nice. You know, it's a good thing, Phyllis. Then, if you're single, it's a good thing you live in a warm climate, Phyllis. So you
Yeah,
don't
it
have to
gets
worry
cold
about.
here, but I don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about that. You don't need to find somebody to keep you warm. Like if you those people in Texas. Can you believe Texas? I mean, do you watch the news?
Yes,
They have snow in Galveston, which is down by cruise ships go out. That's why I know where Galveston is. Cruise ships go out of there. I-20. And it's usually hotter than Dutch Love down there. You know, it's usually very warm. And anyway, so Phyllis now was originally John. Phyllis has stayed in the South, much like yourself. You stayed in the South, didn't you, all these years? Yeah, you're Southern boy, and she's a Southern gal because she was in Florida, and then she moved over to Tucson. I-28. And Phyllis, what are you doing in Tucson, for crying out loud? What goes on there?
Well, I went to college in New Orleans and grad school in New Orleans.
Oh, you went to school in New Orleans? Ah, what school did you go to in New Orleans?
Tulane University.
Oh, never heard of it, but is it a nice place? I bet it's pretty. 64. Did they just drink all day and all night?
Study hard and play hard.
Study hard and play hard. I'm gonna write. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm writing that down with my pen.
Although it's
my
a
pen.
long time.
I'm gonna write that down. Play. What was it again?
Study hard and play hard.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna write that down. Okay, hang on a minute. 72. So the playing hard, though, I can get into that. So have you now, Phyllis? Now I know that you are that you grew up in Fort Lauderdale. You went to college in New Orleans, but what are you doing now? What type of work are you doing?
I do. I moved here just about a year and a half ago. I do healthcare strategic planning, but it's for all over the country. But the company's based here in Tucson.
That is riveting. Thank you. N45. So what does that mean, Phyllis? I mean, you know, we've got John when they have power and he can get his calculator on. He crunches the numbers for the college students. He's in accounting. What do you do, Phyllis?
We design and build healthcare facilities, and staff figure out the optimal staffing. And when you go there, hopefully you don't have to, that everything runs smoothly.
Yay, bingo.
Oh, I know. I hate to interrupt that fascinating description of your job because it sounded, well, I really wasn't listening. I know I've got so much on my mind. I'm so sorry, Phyllis. I was just trying to keep everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot. It looks easy, doesn't it? It does look easy, but there's so much to it. There's a lot of details. So probably like your job, whatever that is. I wasn't listening. So hang on a minute. Don't go anywhere. Chris, come in here and be with Phyllis and John. Look at us. We're all single. Well, you're not really single, are you, Chris?
No.
Not when you look like that. And
You said 069, and I just thought about my Valentine's Day with my boyfriend. It was great.
Oh, isn't that nice? I wish you could, maybe you could show us the Polaroids. See if you can dig those out. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Phyllis, you'd like to see that, wouldn't you, Phyllis? Because Phyllis misses Fort Lauderdale. Phyllis misses Fort Lauderdale. She wants. Do you think you'll go back, Phyllis? Do you think when you retire you'll head back to Florida? Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I mean, not that Tucson isn't beautiful, but I've never been to Tucson. But I sure have been to Fort Lauderdale.
Florida.
Well, who's the winner, Chris?
So the lucky winner of our first game of bingo is Kieran from Bronx, New York.
Who is it?
Kieran from Bronx, New York.
Wow, that sounds ethnic. Hot dog, we've got a winner. Let's hear it.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial swords to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Oh, we always remind you folks that between games is a good time to send us a little gift. If you could send us a little anniversary gift today. I've already gotten a couple anniversary gifts. People give us. I know somebody gave me $50. One for every bingo. Isn't that sweet?
And I have to tell you, I know everyone thought that your whole headdress, your outfit was the whole thing, but we have a special anniversary surprise coming on the third game.
Yes.
But that's not for us to talk about now. We don't need to talk about that now, but just something special is coming on the third game.
And now the winner of this game gets something special, though, that we're trying out. We've never done this before. But I was talking about our red button? What was it? Is it red?
Yeah, that's next game.
Oh, that's the next game?
Yes. We're
this game.
No, we're edging this on to the very end.
Oh, so that's at the very end?
The very end.
I wish you people would tell me things. I have all my notes. I'm trying, I've color coded. So we're giving away the magnets for the first game. Okay, the magnet.
But now we're on the second game.
Are we? Okay, yes. I'm glad you're keeping track. It seems like it's just a lot.
It's a lot. You have a lot of weight on your brain right now. I get that.
It's so heavy, you have no idea.
I get that.
And I finally, it was bobby pinning it. I finally just stapled it in. I just got the stapler out because I thought, well, it's gonna hurt, but you know what I mean. Beauty hurts. Beauty hurts.
Now that we have to thank some people probably now. Now is the time to thank the people that without them we would have never made it to 50 bingos.
No, we wouldn't have made it to 5 bingos. We wouldn't have made it at all, because these are the folks who have helped us. But it's actually just a few of the folks. We actually want to make sure that you understand out there. So many of you are so generous. And every week, there's so many that give each and every week. This is just a sampling of the people. And we just try to rotate names through. And of course, we love new tippers too. So if you haven't tipped us, we'd love to hear from you. Our Golden Tiara Club is Felipe. I don't know how you say your last name. How do you think you say that last name, Chris?
I don't know. It sounds Latin and hot. That's all I can tell.
I think that could be it. It could be, I think Ole. We could just say Ole.
Ole. Felipe Ole.
And he's from Waterford, Connecticut. That sounds classy. And then Ryan Goslin, not to be confused with Ryan Goslin. From Cape Coral. I think isn't that where NASA is? Is that where NASA is?
But I used to live there, and I know Ryan, and Ryan's an amazing guy. So thank you, Ryan.
And isn't that near NASA though? Because it seems like It seems like our ship went through there. Are you sure?
Yeah, Cape Canaveral. You're thinking of Cape Canaveral. It's the weight. It's the weight in the headdress.
But I do have the NASA thing right, don't I? Okay. Anyway, so Randy Pfizer from Washington, D.C. Love D.C. They're getting cold weather too. And my friend Gear Ness in Palm Springs. He also lives in New York. He's a fragrance guy. He has his own perfumes. And he works, some of the perfumes are for kids. And he works with Disney. So as well as adult perfumes too. Nice guy and very generous. Thank you, Gear. And why don't you go through our other list? Of
course. We're so grateful for Scott in Rockville and Randy in Cincinnati. And then David from Minneapolis. We love Minneapolis. That's where Joe's from. And then Tony, who's my neighbor here. He's in Pompano Beach. They have a new fabulous gay beach there in Tony, in Pompano. Thank you for being here, Tony, and thanks for your support. As well as Paul and Rob. They're someplace in cyberspace, but wherever they are, we appreciate them. And if you want to make this list, we would love to have you. There's a whole bunch of ways you can do that. You can do that by clicking a dollar amount, whatever works for you, at the bottom of your card. You can also Venmo at Richfield Tips. You can PayPal me Richfield Tips. And if you can't afford to, we're happy that you're here. Yeah, we're just happy that you're here. But we appreciate all that do.
We really do. When we share this, we have a team of 5 of us. So, and we're planning on just kind of keeping going for a while more. As long as people want to come and have I think Monday nights are kind of a drag anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I say, why not make it even a little more of a drag and come to Bingo Bonanza? So we're going to keep doing it. And next week we have Hit the Road Bingo. And some people are probably saying, why Hit the Road Bingo? What does that mean? Because it means we're getting ready to travel. We're making plans. I've already got plans to go with Atlantis Events to Cancun. I've got plans to go to, I think, Rochester. I know I'm going to Rochester, New York. I'm going to P-Town. After P-Town, I'm going to be hopefully traveling to Philly and Boston and New York. So I'm planning on getting out. I'm going to get the shot. I'm going to get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to do that? You're probably not going to be on the list for a while, are you?
Maybe a few days, but things are getting better in the world, and it's.
I don't know when 14 through 18. I don't know when 14-year-olds to 18-year-olds. I don't know when that is, but anyway.
Did you start drinking again?
No, I have not. No, I have not. Now that is one thing I haven't started doing again. I've started some crazy stuff, but but Chris, thank you so much. And we also want to let people know that this next game is super fun. And it's usually related to, our second game is usually related to the theme. And tonight it definitely, wait a minute. It definitely is. I got to get Naomi on the horn. Hang on a minute. See, I can see her over my window here. Faces Lorraine, and so I could just look over there and I can see her waving, and Yvonne Splinter, her roommate, is also there too. And so, okay, if you'd wait for me next time, Naomi, please wait. Thank you. 10-4 over and out. We're really getting the hang of this. It's wireless. I know, it's crazy. I don't know, some computer thing I've not heard of. Anyway, so let me get organized here. There we go. Set that down. Get organized, because this next game is going to be Fill the Hole. And I don't know if you've ever been to New Orleans, but they do a lot of filling the hole down there. And you get to use the free space and all the letters, all the spaces around it. So I'm just going to be calling I's, N's, and G's. I's, N's, and G's. Okay, that's all I'm going to be calling. And as I get going and as I get started, I'd like to call on Jeff and Tim, as they're in New Orleans right now. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
And I'm only going to be calling I's, N's, and G's. And we're going to be filling the hole. And a lot of people don't know what I mean by filling the hole. And I'm not sure I know what I mean. But I feel like we fill the hole, right? There's a hole that it's filled with cocktails. It's filled with jambalaya. It's filled with all sorts of good things, right? When we fill the hole down in New Orleans. And of course, my friend Varla Jean Merman is from. Oh, look at that! Oh, you have to show me the food. You did not. Oh, look at speaking of gorgeous.
Oh, king cake.
Look at that. What is that?
King cake, of course.
That's a king cake. Now, a king cake. Look at Lewis wants to see it.
You
Look
know,
at him.
of course,
He's like-
you want a piece, right?
Right. So, yes. See, Lewis wants to see it. He's like, hey, show me that cake. So what makes a king cake different from another cake? Hang on a minute. G, everybody. G49. Remember, it's just around the free space. It's the free space and everything around it. Okay, so it's I's, N's, and G's. So what is the king cake? What is that made of?
It's a cinnamon cake. It's like a bread.
It's like
big
a
round
bread.
cinnamon roll. Some are filled, some are not. And if you're a purist, you only can eat it from 12th night, which is January 6th, through Mardi Gras Day. And the rest of the year, we're not supposed to eat them.
Oh, really? Somebody
Yes.
said that baby Jesus is in the cake.
Oh,
Well,
Is that correct?
yeah.
And 37. So
whoever gets the piece with the baby in it has to buy the next king cake for the team. Yep.
Oh, I just swallow the baby. Has anyone done that? Yeah, just who's gonna know? That's gonna pass. I mean, I've passed other things. I passed this when I eat this hair. You know, it's a petroleum product. It takes 7 years, but it'll eventually pass. I-21, everybody. I-21. Look at Lewis. He's like, hey, is there a wiener in my future?
We have a girlfriend for Lewis.
I want to see this girlfriend for Lewis. I want to see her. And so you get her. I'm going to call the next number here. Oh, we're not calling B's. I'm not calling those. Hang on a minute. Here's a G. We're calling G's, everybody. G, what is it? It's G58. G58. Oh, is that a girl or a boy?
Yes, it is. It's a girl. This is Murphy.
She's beautiful. Oh, she's absolutely beautiful. How old is she?
She's about 13.
Oh my gosh. And she doesn't look 13. She looks like a little kitten.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
she's
a little
beautiful.
girl.
I'm feeding. I got one glove on and one glove off because I have to feed. At some point, you can only tease the cat with wieners for so long, and then sometimes you just need a wiener. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can tease about it, but at some point you just got to get the wiener. And 33. Hi, Sherry. And 33. I know, isn't that cat? Everyone's saying your cat is absolutely beautiful. Wow. And so you have three cats?
Yes, we do. We have a Siamese. We have Murphy, who you just saw, and then Tigger's a ginger tabby, and he's somewhere around.
That is so beautiful. Let's bring Angela in. Hang on just a minute, because I'm thinking Angela looks like the type of person who enjoys a good cat. Do you like cats?
I do love some pussy.
That's kind of what I was. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. So glad you said it. Because
I also have a cat. I had a few, but my cat's name is Pickles.
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 Okay, now you got to explain that. How did the name Pickles come about?
Because I love pickles.
Oh.
And they go with wieners.
And they go with wieners beautifully. There you go. All right, that's all I'm giving you right now. You're gonna have to wait.
She's also 14. So.
Oh, she is. My male cat is somewhere 14, 15, 16. We don't know how old he is, but he's at least like 14, 15, 16. I don't know where he is. The old cat. Oh, there he is. Oh, I got to give him a wiener too. And 36. And 36.
Happy anniversary, Miss Richfield.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great? And have you been playing, Angela, with us for a long time, or are you new?
Actually, John Boy is the one that introduced me to you and playing. So him and I have been playing together.
Right.
And yes, John Boy and I met during COVID.
Well, I love it. And how long have you been playing? Hang on a minute. I got to get. Geez. Hang on. The balls are flying all over the place. Hang on a minute. So I don't
want to lose your ball.
See, I'm not wearing my glove. So I can't really do the job correctly. Hang on a minute. So, isn't that great though? And we found, and I know Chris has said this too, that we have just created a community. Oh, there's another ball. Hang on a second. Oh, geez. There we go.
She's losing her ball.
I'm telling you, it is crazy around here. I got a cat up here and a cat down there. So anyway, I got to keep giving it. There we go. Okay, that's all the wieners you guys are getting. So, all right, we're done. All right. So, so I can focus. Yeah, mommy has to focus, and then mommy gets a little treat too. Because I think I deserve it. You know. Mm-hmm. So anyway, let me put this away. Okay, you're done with your.
Yes, you do, my dear.
So anyway, have you ever been to New Orleans, Angie?
Actually, no. But John Boy and I have a trip planned after COVID.
When will you go?
After COVID, hopefully 2022. We're gonna go down. Like he has been, and I haven't.
Oh, you love it. N45. What's the first thing they should do when they get to New Orleans, boys? What's the first thing they should do?
Oh, the first thing they should do is go down to Cafe du Monde and get some beignets.
Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I was gonna say. Get the beignet, and you got to get them fresh.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Got to get them fresh, and then a cup of coffee.
Jeff and Tim grew up not too far from where I am now, so
yeah, we actually grew up in Rochester, New York, where you're headed, Miss Richfield. Because
Rochester, New York, also the land of that voting gal.
Well, yes, and you're going up there.
Susan B. Anthony is buried there. N34. I did a big thing honoring the 100th year to vote for women in my show this year. Oh, speaking of women, let's bring Arnie in. Speaking of gals, Arnie. Oh, look at Arnie.
He needs to make me a hat for sure.
Hello. I know. Look at this. This
Arnie
is nothing.
Knows where the hats are at. Like.
Well, and this doesn't light up. Look at the people in New Orleans. They're all lit up.
Yeah, we're lit.
Yeah, we're lit already.
We are lit.
And you're lit too, Angie.
Yes.
Right.
Now, do any of you other people have cakes? N35.
No, but a friend of mine, the king cakes, a friend of mine actually ordered one and had it delivered the other day. So that's why I was laughing because I know.
Really?
Well,
get them delivered.
Angie's got a couple of big cakes, but not that.
I know. I don't know if baby Jesus would fit.
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing Arnie, is you might have to put yours in a straw if it's it's a very hard roll. It's kind of a roll, exactly. Right?
Yeah, right.
We put it in the blender and give it to you. You can suck it up to your big space in your teeth. G54. So we're all dying to find out again. Arnie, what happened? Did you fall? How did you lose your tooth?
No. So I was there. I was in New Orleans on business, and it was Mardi Gras, and I didn't have a hat, so I made this hat.
Right.
And I needed a string to put it around my head.
Let me see the hat. The hat's kind of fabulous. What has it got on it?
It's got a little mask on it. You see there. And
that's kind of spectacular.
Feathers and lights. But
Arnie, that's really fantastic.
I didn't have my usual headband with me.
No, of course you didn't. You were on business.
I was on business.
Everybody, G48 or 40. Yes, G48.
And so I got fishing wire.
Okay.
And I didn't have anything
fishing
to cut
wire.
It with.
Why did you
have
use
anything to cut
wire?
it with? So I used my teeth, and that's how it happened. The hat's fabulous.
Yeah, but you're missing a little spot there. You used your teeth, and then what happened? Did you
to break the fishing wire? And I heard it go crick, and that's what that. Yeah.
Were we doing a little bit of this, Arnie?
Yeah, these are my only teeth.
Arnie, don't worry. Arnie, don't worry. These two right here, these are false.
Yeah, I have one that's fake too. I have one in the front that's fake.
I fell on a slide and broke my teeth on Mother's Day, so she probably wasn't too happy.
Arnie, are you sure it wasn't dark upstairs at the Phoenix? I mean, really, just saying.
It was too. It was
not
dark.
That we want to accuse you of anything, Arnie, but we want to accuse you of something. I-18. We all love to hear I-18.
Yes.
You can't hear that enough. I know. Okay, hang on a minute now. Let me
Yes,
get some more
we have
balls.
to verify. Verify.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, martini.
Oh, I love your martini.
My hole is not getting filled, Miss R.
Your whole... Neither is your dental work. All right, N32. N32. I know. I got you on that one, didn't I? So Arnie, so no one else made a cake. What about Hank? Let's bring John in. John might.
Hey,
Now, Nancy and
Johnny
John are
boy.
Oh my gosh! Did you didn't? Hopefully, you didn't make a cake, John, because you don't have any electricity and you have to bake the cake. So, do you make it from scratch, Jeff and Tim? Did you make yours from scratch?
No. Our gumbo, yes, but king cake, no. You know, we have too many places to get it from.
G55. I know that poor John kind of comes and goes. So,
Yeah.
well, let's bring Phyllis back in and just really shake it up because Phyllis.
Come on in, Phyllis.
I'm very
just glad
sad
you
that
still got-
John.
I'm just
Sorry,
glad
go
she's
ahead.
still got her top on. You know what I'm saying? She looks like the type of person that another 15 minutes of her bra will be on the ceiling fan. You know what I'm saying? G57.
No, that's me.
G57.
This is from New Orleans. My
What is it?
homo shirt.
Oh, what makes it homo?
It's French.
It's what?
It's French. Oh, I can't do it. I can't see it. I'm doing it the
Okay.
wrong way.
It sounded like that.
You went the wrong
We see
way.
it.
We thought.
I'm
Homo
sure
and a
that's not the
homo.
first
That's
time
tough.
you've
It's
gone the
kind of
wrong way,
catch-22, you
Arnie.
know?
I know.
I-30, everybody. Hang on. Now, don't make it harder than it is for crying out loud. Joe, put up the pattern again. It's just fill the hole for crying out loud.
Oh, Phyllis, we love your shirt. We love your shirt.
Lord, it's filled hole. I-17, I-17. Yes. Oh, John's back. Oh, good.
Yay.
We missed you, John. We missed you, sweetie.
Oh, miss y'all too. Love y'all.
Yeah, he's from Texas. Okay. G47. Oh, wow. I heard myself twice. Wow,
I
just
know,
heard
me
myself
too.
twice again. I'm loving this. Wait, hang on a minute. I-26. I-26. Oh, look at your beautiful goggles, Angie. Is everyone else hearing me twice, or is it just me? Hang on. All right.
Sound.
N42. So wait a minute now. Hang on. Now, Angie, you got to explain the goggles. They're fabulous.
Goggles. It's like a Nolo mask. No.
Oh, it's a mask. Oh, I thought they were glasses.
Well, I do have glasses. Hold on. I do have glasses.
And then Phyllis has that nice hat. Now, Phyllis, did you make your hat? Oh, Phyllis is muted.
Oh,
there we go.
okay.
Hang on,
No,
Phyllis. G50.
the famous Amazon. All my Mardi Gras stuff
Oh,
is
the famous.
boxes.
But you thought ahead because you got it delivered, right? So you were preparing.
Always. From
You know
Mardi
how it
Gras.
goes. N44, everybody. N44. So now listen, I want to find out now, Phyllis, have you ever been to New Orleans?
I lived there and went to college there.
Oh, you lived there and went to college.
Yeah, remember
It's been so long since we talked.
Miss Richfield, I think you need a shot of something.
Miss Richfield, I think the beads are hitting you a little hard. You know?
I know.
Thank you. This thing weighs about 5 pounds. I bet your head
It must have been the kitty in the hot dog.
could have been the raw hot dog I just ate. I-19, everybody.
We should ask Aunt Arnie about that raw hot dog. That's all there is.
Well, I have a surprise for you all because I have a cake. I actually got a cake in honor of our 50th bingo. Has did anyone come to bingo when we first started in March or in April?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Who did? You guys
We did.
And Brian Keene. Hey, Brian. This is a great audience. Listen to that.
Woo! Thanks, Brian.
I know. Isn't that now? Brian is one of our financial partners. He's really helpful. I-20. And he came to P-Town too. Any of you guys coming to P-Town this summer? You got to plan to. You got to make plans. We got to make plans to travel because by the summertime we'll have the vaccine will be out. Hopefully we'll all have it. Maybe if you're concerned about it, travel in August. What's that?
I was singing, won't you take me to P-Town?
Yeah, won't you take me to Providence Town? God, if I close my eyes, it's like. Anyway, I'll just fall asleep if I close my eyes. That's the problem.
There we go.
We'll be there in July for Bear Week because it'll be our 10th anniversary.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I didn't think that was going to happen. So hang on a minute. Now we got to get Phyllis to shut up. Now be quiet, Phyllis. Let us continue. Let us continue, okay?
Quiet, Phyllis.
Look at Phyllis is going. Phyllis, it's always the quiet ones that are the weirdest, the craziest. Phyllis is just. She's totally gonna lift her. She's totally gonna lift her shirt before the end of the evening.
Yeah,
I got something for you, Phyllis.
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's coming. So Phyllis, get ready, sweetie. Get ready. She's getting ready. She's getting ready. Phyllis, your blouse matches your hat. That's fabulous.
It's New Orleans Mardi Gras shirt.
Does your bra also match your hat?
Yeah. Does your bra match the shirt?
What's
No.
You might have to prove that to us a little bit later. Because we want to know, don't we, Chris?
Yeah,
Acquiring minds.
We're not just going to take, your word for it, Phyllis. I mean, as much as we like you, and we like you, Phyllis. So who is the winner of our game 2? Fill the hole. Who filled their hole?
Fill the hole is Jordan from Phoenix, Arizona. Congratulations, Jordan.
No way! How about it, huh? Phyllis. You could probably look out your window and wave and say congratulations. Hot dog, we got a wiener. Let's do this.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
And I hope you're grabbing your balls and playing because we are celebrating 50. Look I got my sticker on here. I mean, my ribbon says 50. Fabulous, fabulous 50. And we couldn't do it without all the people. I couldn't do it without Chris, who is the technical brains behind this, along with Joe. You two really work together beautifully. It's like what one doesn't know, the other one knows. So
and Eli too. Like none of this is possible without Eli.
Right. I was getting to Eli. I was starting with you out of obligation, but I was going to get to Eli.
I'm here.
So,
but Matt's here too for 15%.
Right. My manager, who gets his biggest job is
collecting 50%.
Exactly. So fantastic. He helps out too. He's very helpful. Mostly reminding us, to hurry up and get done in an hour. And he's really good with all the things that, the rest of us don't want to focus on, time management, that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm so tickled that we have people who share. And I'm going to remind everybody, our next bingo is Hit the Road Bingo next week, celebrating our plans to move on this spring, this summer, as we start to be vaccinated, as we start to be able to travel. And the numbers are falling, thank goodness. So, but we still wear the mask, gotta wear the mask. So still do that, still act safely, but plan this summer to be traveling. That's what we're going to talk about. So that's next Monday. Also, if you want to join us live sometime, please, look at this combination we've got tonight. I mean, does it get any wackier than Phyllis and Arnie and that whole crew? I mean,
let's decide after Phyllis takes her shirt off. Like, I feel like let's decide.
Well, I think that's happening. I do. I think that's. I know. I may cover my eyes, but not completely. I do want. It's like I want. It's sort of like you want to see something, but you don't. But you look. You do. So anyway, You can also look. He's prompting us. I love this. So you can. That's Joe in Minneapolis, just down the road from me. You can also tip on screen. You can tip me on Venmo or PayPal or any way. We appreciate it. If you can't, we understand. But if you can, spare us a few dollars. Send them our way. We would appreciate that. We have so many people. We're so blessed with all of that. And then we also want you to share, because when you share it with your friends, that means we get more people to watch. And the more people that play and the more people that watch, the more fun. So who is our winner?
So our share winner tonight, we owe a big thank you to Drew Simmons. Thank you, Drew. Drew, on Facebook. We appreciate you, Drew. Thank you for sharing this with other people.
Where is Drew? He gets a magnet.
He's on Facebook. He's somewhere out in Facebook land.
Oh, he's in Facebook land. I love Facebook land. Oh, look what I have. Oh, it's hard to even see the magic mirror with my fabulous outfit on. But I'm looking through the magic mirror, and the first person I see is my friend Paul, who's celebrating his birthday. And I'm not sure if it's 50. I can't remember how old you are. Happy birthday, Paul. He's one of our regulars. And I see Jamie in Nebraska, who's freezing. And everybody's cold, or they're dealing with rain. It's terrible, except the folks in Florida. And I see Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Happy anniversary. And Wendy and Jerry and Stella have been part of our bingo for so long. And Leah, I just hung your purse up in my closet. I found a special place for it. She's from Newfoundland, also known as Canada. And look at that, having fun. Thanks for giving me a way to get my mind off things. Newfoundland back. We have to actually have her. Look at that. We are over 100 active cases. Unbelievable. You know what? We have to have her back on because she is an Olympian. She does the Special Olympics. She's fabulous. And we had her on once before. We had such a good time. Yeah, it was my birthday yesterday. Wow, you have your birthday on Valentine's Day. How nice would that be? Hey, Amber LeMay also just had a birthday. We're not going to talk about how old Amber LeMay is. I can think of 65 reasons. We're not going to talk about that. So, and then, hi, Mark. I've been saying hello. And Michael Davis, look at that. From San Diego, one of my favorite cities on earth. San Diego's so pretty. And Dayton, Ohio, haven't been there, heard good reports. And Casey's another one of our financial people. Hi, Casey. Thank you for your help. Hamilton, Massachusetts. And Brian Keene, where can we get the travel dates, especially Philly? You know what? I have to look that up. I'll tell you next week because I can't remember exactly. Tommy Dillon. Hey, Louisiana. Oh, Susan Amram. Hi, Susan. My friend from elementary school, junior high, and high school. And we've reunited. She lived out in Boston. Roy. Hi, Roy. And Sarah. And the Reverend in D.C. Look at that, George. And Kim. Hi, Kim from Ohio. Why? Did we ever leave Ohio? Chris, how are you? I hope you got a job, Chris. I know Miss Veronica. People are looking for jobs, and he used to work for Disney and has had to take an indefinite time off. That's the way it goes sometime. I'm thinking of you folks out there. Hey, everybody. And look at this. And Miss Betty and her magic mirror. Isn't that beautiful? And because the magic mirror is fabulous, and the magic mirror really exists because I can really see people. And now I can see, oh, it's Lewis. I couldn't tell. Oh, that's you, Lewis. Hi, Lewis. And Lewis is looking for the rest of that wiener that I put under the camera here. And hello, John. Oh, hi from Scotland. Hi, John. How are you, darling? It's got to be the middle of the night in Scotland. Can you believe that? Isn't that nice? And Jeff. Hi, Jeff. And we got to have John on again sometime soon. And Treasure Island. Look at that. And Kevin. Hi, Kevin. From Florida. We got a lot of people from the sunny, beautiful Florida. Isn't that something? You'd think we'd have everyone from the cold weather climates watching us. And from Cape Cod. Hey, Kristen. I'll be seeing you. I'm going to be doing my full season in Cape Cod. My full season. That's right. In Providencetown at the Pilgrim House. I'm going to be doing 40 Years on the Throne. And, I see a lot of you out there, even though where cases are going down and even though people are going out a little bit more, I know some of you are still feeling lonely. And some of you are still dealing, like my friend Chris, who's deal with some challenges with jobs and so forth. And I don't want you to feel like you're alone because we see you and we're thinking about you. And if you don't feel good for crying out loud or you're sad, go talk to somebody about it. If you're lonely, get online. come and see the other Stream Ally shows. There's so many good things to do online now as well that are interactive, like our little community. And I want to thank all of you so much. Thank you so much for making this possible. It's kept my head above water and kept Lewis and Dusty in wieners, and we appreciate it so much. And so in honor, speaking of that, hello. Do you have to sit right in front of the camera? So I guess, okay, well, I'll go this way. How about that? There we go. How about if I go this way? There we go. Does that help? Sort of. So I wanted to tell you that I made a special little trip to the store because I don't really bake. And I wanted to show you that what I got, because I got a little king cake of my own. Look at this, everybody. Are you ready? Look at this. Look at my king cake. I didn't really know what a king cake was, but they had this at the store. They had this rainbow cake. Isn't that pretty? And I'm gonna light her up here. There we go. I tried to light it up earlier. Oh, there we go. Hang on. We're gonna light her up. This is live theater, folks. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing, everybody, because it's time to celebrate 50 bingos. That's right. Blow out the candles, Lewis. There we go. Woo! 50 bingos. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, oh, how I love to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. I want to thank all of you for being part of my life. Thank you all so much. Thank you, everybody. 50 bingos and many, many new friends. I love you all so much. When the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints... Oh, wasn't that fun? I know, I'm going to have a piece of my cake. I had a hard time keeping Lewis out of this cake. I just want you to know that. I know, you're wondering, why doesn't Miss Ridgefield 1981 remember anything about me, Phyllis says. And it's because I was trying to keep the wieners over here and the cake over there. I'm going to try this cake. Isn't that cool that I found this? Beautiful. At the Safeway.
It's awesome.
At the Safeway. Like how? Like in the Safeway now. Like what? Somebody must have ordered it and they just didn't pick it up or something. I mean, why would they have rainbow cake now? Right? Oh, it's good. It's really good. It's really, really good. It's very moist. But
they're eating their king cake.
Oh, very moist.
I didn't realize what king cake was. I didn't know king cake is really more of almost, you said, a roll or a bread, right?
No, yeah, it's very, very moist, and some are filled, and it's awesome.
It's evolved over the years.
I don't think Jesus is in here. I'm going to keep eating.
Keep eating.
I'm going to keep eating. Because you never know.
I love that rainbow cake. I do. I had a rainbow themed wedding.
Who did?
Love it. I did.
Did you, Angela?
Yes, I did. Yes, I'm heterosexual, but I love colors. I always had
You're heterosexual?
I do. No.
Did I just hear that? This hat is making me hear things. So I thought you just said you were straight.
No, I had a girl. All my bridesmaids had a different color: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
And people had to wonder at the end of that, I would think. Where was Where was the rainbow wedding? Where was that?
Well, it was local, Niagara Falls.
Where?
It was local. We had, you know what I mean,
But I mean, was it in
Niagara Falls area?
Oh, it was Niagara Falls.
Yes.
Well, they probably don't know what the rainbow means there, like we do.
You sure it wasn't an Allentown buffalo?
Oh, but they do. Miss Richfield, you've been to Niagara Falls, so you know there is many rainbows.
Right. That's right. That's like being in P-Town. If any of you folks want to see a real rainbow and you've never seen one, come to P-Town because we see them every summer. We get several rainbows that go over the big, because it's the town's located on a big lake. Yeah. I think it's called Providencetown Lake or something. I don't know what the name of the lake is. It's huge. It's a huge lake that you can't see the other side. I mean, it is a big lake. Anyway.
You might find Arnie's tooth there.
Hang on a minute. Look at you guys, look at the time. Wait a minute. Chris, get in here fast. Join me.
We don't need to leave.
I'm going to be in so much trouble. You have no idea. So my manager's going to take another 5%. You know what I'm saying? Try to get a word out. Just try to say something. Go ahead. Try to say something.
He's texting me right now telling me we need to tell them about what's really special about this last bingo that they all stuck around for.
Yes. Yes. Very special because, a lot of you know that I have been working on new things because we don't have that many things. We have those magnets, which are fabulous, by the way. If you got a magnet, you're really lucky. But we've got all these designs, and a lot of these have been done by Joe, who works with us on our broadcasts. He's the one that does all the switching and makes it look like TV. That's what Joe does, and he also does artwork. And so he's created these beautiful designs. And Joe, do you have the address of where people go to look for these new things? I think he's got it.
They can go right to missritual.com, which is important to do because I've heard we're down to like the last 8 Miss Richfield bobbleheads.
Oh, right, we get the bobbleheads. Sorry,
actually, I think it's probably a good business to buy those and sell them on eBay. I've been thinking about doing them because I hear we're down to the last 8.
We are down to the last few. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about those. Yes, because those are we are actually down to like the last 40 of those. Wow. So, no, it's actually, I know. We ordered a whole bunch of them.
There's not 40. There's like 8 left.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I'm not good with the numbers. Oh my gosh, Lewis is in the cake. No, get out of the cake, Lewis.
So Lewis is in the cake. Happening this bingo. I get so excited. I'm
still eating the cake. I want you to know, even though the cat's in it, I'm still eating the cake. All right, I just want you to know that. So I just want to go on record as saying that. So people don't think, oh, she didn't get to eat that cake. Oh, I'm eating the cake. So anyway, and God only knows where else the cake is now that he ran across it. But anyway, so the bobblehead is really cool. And if you go to my website, that will take you to, I can't remember anything right now. It's going to take you to bandware. That's it.
That's right.
But so it takes you to bandware.
If they stick around, I hear that because it's the 50th anniversary, we have a special for the first 5 people.
Right. So there's going to be 5 prizes instead of 1. And it's going to be a gift certificate to go on this website where we've got all our new merchandise. And it's like and it goes on also this is a tablet or a book. And this is look at this cute bag. Isn't that cute? That's one of our designs. It's
there's Lewis.
Lewis is right on the bottom. Yeah. And then also look at these cute leggings that I have, and then a matching blouse. And the deal is that there's all these new beautiful designs, and you can get them on all sorts of different things, on mugs, on all sorts of different things. So you can look through, you can find a design you like, and then it can go on a mug, it can go on a book, it can go on a bag, it can go on anything. And so what we're going to do is after this game of bingo, we're going to choose 5 winners. The first 5 people that win this bingo are going to get a $10 gift certificate to go buy some of this stuff online. And you go to... Now I need the address. You go to Redbubble, right? Isn't it Redbubble?
They're going to go to Miss Richfield, your website at missritual.com, and that's where they're going to find it.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Okay. Good. That seems like something I should know. So, you know what I'm going to do?
You have a lot of weight on your head.
I'm going to write it down in my new book. I'm going to write it down in my new book. See?
There you go.
It's going to be the first thing I write down. Hey. I'm gonna say Redbubble website. There. See, I got a note now in my new folder thing. Notebook. Thank you. Notebook. I don't know. You probably get folders on there too. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to set this down. So there we go. There we go. Things are going well though overall. Now it's a lot. It's what is it now? The next game is. Oh wait, let me get Naomi.
We're playing Lucky Sevens.
Naomi, come in, Naomi. Oh, she's probably, if we're even 10 minutes late, she's probably so bombed out of her skull. Naomi, I wonder if I can see her. Can you? Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's what happens when we're late. So anyway, Lewis is still here. And so I think it's time for our last game. And our last game is... very thematic of our time together tonight, which is 7 beads. The 7 beads bingo, which is any 7 on the card. Okay, any 7 on the card, on any card, not counting the free space. Okay, you can't do the free space, but any 7. The reason we're giving away 5 prizes that are going to be these coupons to shop at my new store on Redbubble. Is because we're celebrating 50 bingos. And so we thought, well, let's give 5 away. And then we always, because this game is one of those games where everybody will get it at the same time. So ring in, and even if you're not the first one, if you're just one of the first 5, you'll get a $10 gift certificate to spend on my store. And you go to, I think they go to Miss R 1981. And then you could also search for Miss Richfield on there too. I'm almost done. Hang on a minute. I got to get we're calling all the letters. Okay. I got to make sure everything's okay. All the letters are being called. Okay. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Got to get Ruth over here. There we go. And Lewis is looking great. Look at Lewis. He's just like, he's playing along too. You've been such a good boy tonight. So we're calling all the letters, all of the numbers, and not the free space. Okay, you can't use the free space. But it's 7 beads. It's also a lot like Lucky 7, if you know Lucky 7. It's just any 7 on any card. It doesn't worry about the design. It's just the number that you get. B10, everybody. B10. Let's get everybody back on the screen for a minute. B10, everybody. B10. And there it is, everybody. It's such a great crowd tonight. There we go. There we go. And Phyllis is still dressed. Okay, Phyllis, I don't know how you think you're going to be.
Phyllis, take your top off.
Come on, Phyllis. Now, if you, Phyllis. Oh, look at Susan Amram. Here it comes. It's coming, everybody.
The top.
I-18. I-18. Here, you know what? I'll play some music. I'll play. Hey, get out of the cake! Lewis is back in the cake. Hang on a minute. Go ahead, Phyllis. Here we go. Woo! Look at her. She's down to her t-shirt, which is essentially naked. And right, and 34. And 34. Woo! I wish I was in New Orleans right now. I do. I love the beignet. The beignet. Isn't that what it is? That beautiful.
Yes.
There is nothing better on earth. I-25, everybody. I-25. And if you don't have any plans for this big, exciting time, I think tomorrow's Fat Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
So, you know what? Get dressed up and sit in your living room like the rest of us, all right? And 35, everybody, and 35. Remember, it's the 7 beads of bingo. The 7 beads of bingo. Yay, Phyllis. Look at that. You got the K-Boys rooting for you. All right.
Bring up, Phyllis.
Pretty critical. G52. G52. Woo! G52, everybody. I-21. I-21. Thank you guys for staying up with us. We had such a fun time. I lost track of the time. And I'm sure Naomi is sitting in a pool of sick over there at this point. G59. Remember, don't forget. Oh, look at that. Now, what do you have?
Here's some kitty bees for Lewis.
Oh, look, kitty beads.
There you go.
Those are so cute.
They're adorable. They're just love, and they're sort of rainbow.
Just for Lewis. There you go.
Let me tell you, Lewis, he'll be on his way back. He was just in the cake a minute ago. He loves the rainbow cake. But, you know, he's not gay. He likes the ladies. You know, he does. Much like Phyllis, he likes the ladies. All right. B, everybody.
Whoa.
B8. B8. I could have had a B8, everybody. And then we're going to go from the B's all the way to the other end. Look at that. Everyone's looking so fabulous. Arnie, when do you think your tooth's coming in?
This week or next. So let's hope.
That's what you said the last time. Arnie, did you pay your premium? Do you have dental? Do you have dental insurance?
I do.
What do you do for work? Oh, 68.
I do sales and training.
What?
I do sales and training for a computer software company.
Oh, dear God. You're a bunch of computer nerds looking at you all day?
I know.
What do they think of that missing tooth?
I wear a mask.
Oh, you wear a mask.
Gosh,
I never thought about that. You can be thankful that this whole mask thing.
I know, right?
Right, because who would have... You know, you almost look normal with the mask on.
Right, exactly.
Closer. Definitely closer. Before, everybody.
Fabulous.
What's that? How did the tooth fairy... Oh, I missed
the request.
How much did the tooth fairy leave? Yeah, how much
Yours
did
are
the tooth fairy
getting
leave?
Not enough. Not enough. The bill is $4,000.
Jeez. $4,000?
Yes.
And they're late with the tooth?
Yes.
I would have talked him down if it was me, but that's just me. G46. You gotta haggle. You gotta haggle. You know what I'm saying?
That's with insurance.
I have to go.
You have to go?
On Wednesday.
You have to get a root canal?
Root canal. On Wednesday.
But see, the blessing is that you have the tooth. So that's the blessing. You know, you have to look at the bright side. Arnie's got to get a whole new tooth. You know, he's wishing he had a root canal. And 38. And 38, everybody. And 38.
And you got to get her roots done.
66. 66. Now, Phyllis.
Gotta get my roots done.
Look at Phyllis there. Now, Phyllis, we've got bingo. How much longer until you get to retire and move to Florida?
I just got here 2 years ago, but I've been working at home for 48 weeks.
48.
Not that you're counting,
though.
Exactly.
No, I'm not counting at all.
No, not at all. She's not that kind of gal. Yeah, we're gonna leave the counting up to John. You know, in Texas. So, Chris, do we have 5 winners?
We have 5.
Oh my gosh, Chris! Oh, look at
Chris from Blaisdell with his hand.
He's looking fabulous. Holy smokes! Very nice.
We have 5 winners, and so I'm gonna shoot them all out because they're all fabulous. They're all winning a $10 gift certificate to the Redbubble store at MissRitual.com. Our very first one is Kurt from Allentown.
Allentown. Allentown. That's by Bethlehem. Yes.
Is that like our Allentown, Chris?
Yeah, that's your Allentown.
It is, well, in Allentown, New Jersey, so not quite our.
New Jersey.
Close enough.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Our second one is Katie from Bloomington. Our third one is Thora.
Wait, who from Bloomington?
Katie.
Katie. I wonder if I know her because Bloomington's right next to Richfield. Is she from Minnesota?
It is, yes, Minnesota.
Yeah, I probably know her. Katie. Yes. Hi, Katie. I don't know.
Katie. And then
look through the magic mirror. Oh yeah, that's her. All right.
And it's a good night because then next from Minnesota is Thora from Orono.
She doesn't need it. They've got a lot of money out there.
It is a Minnesota night.
Not sent her the $10. She's okay. Anyway,
Minnesota night because our next one is Christine from Maplewood, Minnesota.
No way!
Yes.
I love that. Maplewood. I'm on the fence. They probably could use it. Maplewood.
Yes. And there were a few others.
Gal, she got money. I'm telling you, she got money.
The rest were $1 late and a day short. But Those were the five. Those were the five.
Yeah.
Hot dog, we've got 5 wieners.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
It's been so great. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, 50 wonderful bingos. You all made it possible. I want to thank Matt Farber, my manager, who does so much. We tease him, he does a lot. We don't know what, but he does a lot. Eli in Philly, Joe in Minneapolis, Chris in Wilton Manors, Lewis right here. And I want to thank all of you, my wonderful studio audience, Angela and John and Arnie and Jeff and Tim and Phyllis. Anyway, everybody loves the cake. Have the cake, Lewis. Anyway, I want you to know that you can tip me if you sell. Are you eating my cake? Anyway, so there's still time to tip me. I mean, it's madness. Anyway, let's spell this. Let's spell it. Here we go. Are you ready? Let's all do this together. Here we go. Ready? Do the L.
You look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. It's very, very extraordinary.
Love you again.
Was made for me and you.
I love you all.
I love you all.
Good night.
Happy 50th!
Makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your